Hey everyone, in this episode, I'm interviewing David J. Woodbury. He was in debt doing alarm security, making comfortably over $50,000 a month right now doing affiliate marketing.
Yeah, I have 117 channels. About 10% of them are making over $1,000 a month. To anybody out there that doesn't know what affiliate marketing is, a lot of people think that kind of stuff's dying and maybe YouTube's dying, but I think there's more of an opportunity now than ever because you can take somebody else's product, make these simple videos and post them and get commissions and not have to actually ship anything yourself. I think the first day that I posted that link, I got like $600 in commissions on ClickBank.
I want to talk about, our history. My brother is Tai Lopez, which I don't really share that much, but David actually kind of got some of his start around the Here in My Garage video, so we'll talk on that. David's talked to me about so many different affiliate marketing. I was kind of asking him all these questions. He's made good amounts of money with YouTube Shorts, with shoes, with and all of these are kind of like different affiliate marketing. Well, I don't know if the music was, but affiliate marketing kind of ventures. So I want to jump into it, ask you a bunch of questions, kind of just talk on different ways you're making money, what you're doing right now. And David's what he's told me is an unconventional guy. You can see in his background. I think from what I've heard, you're pretty, I don't know, you do what you want, which I like. Always you're very your own.
Yeah.
You are not trying to be someone else you're not, which is always exciting. And let's teach some people how to hopefully get some motivation and make some more money.
Yeah, exactly. Thanks, thanks, Ben. Yeah, I mean, Ben, you said I got started about 10 years ago when I was trying to make money. I got in quite a bit of debt trying to start new things, and I found Tai's video, the Here in My Garage video, and I thought that was super valuable. And back when a time when people didn't share a lot of other people's videos, I think that one at the time you guys were just running ads too, so it wasn't actually publicly available. And I had ripped it off online and uploaded it, and it started getting a lot of traction just because you guys were pushing ads, and the organic side, people were searching for that video. And I did some SEO on it, and people were actually getting that search when they were searching for it. So it took off organically, and that's kind of when I learned a lot about that end of video and YouTube. I remember getting thousands and thousands of views. I put up a landing page and was getting emails, and then I got that cease-and-desist letter from you guys.
I don't even remember that. We tried to get you to stop. So what, you took the Here in My Garage video and you were reposting it a ton, right? This is before the Andrew Tate, everyone's reposting. This was what, 2014? So you took it, you posted it everywhere. I don't even remember, we did a cease and desist, and then, but how are you making money at that point?
I wasn't making any money. I was just collecting leads. So I was taking people into a how to make money online funnel, and I was just building an email list. And I was the day after I posted that video, I was getting like 60 to 70 leads a day. Wow. And it was going to obviously a different URL than Tai's. So I got that cease and desist letter because, you guys figured that I was going to use that information to, promote another product or whatever. And at the time, I had signed up for the affiliate program on ClickBank that you guys had for 67 steps. And so I restructured that link and ended up just sending people straight to the landing page. And like within 3 days, I was making, I think the first day that I posted that link, I got like $600 in commissions on ClickBank just with those $15 payments for the 67 steps. And it was literally... Because
you're saying it was $15 at that point?
Yeah, my commission was $15 out of the 67.
Oh, your commission was 15.
Yep.
Okay, we were doing what, like 30% or something? Whatever the math is.
Yeah, whatever it was. Yeah. So all these $15 payments were coming in. It was the first time I was just like making bank on ClickBank, and getting super excited. And so at that point, you guys had, I showed you guys what I was doing, and that cease and desist letter obviously got dropped, and everything was cleared and everything. And that's kind of how I just started doing that. Anytime you guys would post a video, I would just release it and push it to that program. And I was always the first one to do that. And that's kind of how I ended up getting a lot of organic traction. And I've taken that kind of that principle and strategy across several different niches to do. Just try to be the first, looking at affiliate products before they launch, using like Muncheye and different programs or platforms like that.
What is it called? Muncheye?
Yeah, Muncheye. You can see like affiliate programs that are going to come out months in advance. And if you can make
Is this a thing you use a lot?
yeah, if you can make videos on programs or platforms that are coming out later, a couple months away, you're probably going to get quite a few sales. So that's kind of one thing I've done.
Is it muncheye.com, like MUNCH
EYE?
I'm sorry, EYE.com?
Yep.
Cool.
Yep.
Just for people watching.
Yep.
Sweet.
Yep. So that's one of them that you can find like lots of programs in advance. So that's kind of how I started doing that. Aside from the Tai Lopez stuff, I started promoting stuff on like JVZoo, and I think a lot of the programs that come out there are on JVZoo. So I would just do tutorials on those programs and try to get early access to some of those affiliate platforms. If I couldn't get access, I would just talk about what they were about and just post a video, and I would usually be one of the first ones. And I would always just create a new YouTube channel when I would do that and build a new brand out of that and just let it go to see what it would do, to keep everything kind of separate.
You're saying you were like going to Muncheye even at that time, finding programs that are going to launch like affiliate offers. We'll break down at some point. If you don't know what an affiliate deal or offer or whatever is, we'll break that down in a second. But so you'd go there, you're saying, and then basically take that, take like videos they had and just like make a new YouTube channel.
They would never have videos. Yeah, they would never have videos. So I would actually do the video because I would actually just make a video just talking about the landing page and talking about what it was going to be about.
Gotcha.
Yeah, just a quick like
standard
overview.
Stuff. I see.
Yeah,
That's
just a quick
cool.
little overview, and it would always be the first one because these companies that have these programs coming out are always going to do a lot of paid marketing. And what I've found is you get a lot of organic searches with paid marketing. So if a company's like pumping out millions of dollars in paid ads, you're going to get people actually searching for that product. And if you're like one of the first ones that are posting when they launch those campaigns, you're going to get organic traction. So that's kind of what I took from what I started with Tai and you guys to starting to build these other brands. And then like that whole start just opened my eyes to affiliate marketing. And to anybody out there that doesn't know what affiliate marketing is, we'll dive into that. Yeah, because it's important. It's a huge opportunity right now. I think more so than ever. Like a lot of people think that kind of stuff's dying and maybe YouTube's dying, but I think there's more of an opportunity now than ever because you can take somebody else's product, make these simple videos and post them and get commissions and not have to actually ship anything yourself. So what I found, like with affiliate programs specifically, diving into like this other niche that I'm in, shoes, there's a huge issue right now. There's like during the pandemic, a lot of people were buying shoes and trying to resell shoes, and that kind of killed the market right now. And what I did is I think we spent like my wife and I spent over $50,000 worth of shoes, buying Nikes and stuff in 2021. And what I would do is just make shorts on those shoes, and they weren't like the hype shoes. Like I would just kind of buy pretty much anything that was out there that I liked. And a lot of YouTubers are taking advantage of the hype shoes. So I just started making videos on the other shoes that people didn't really give a shit about or didn't care about. Yeah. And you get a lot of traction. So it's just one of those things where with an affiliate program.
Can you give an example of one of those shoes?
Yeah.
Like in the past
Yeah.
So
the Auto Max, it's called the Nike Auto Max. I did a video on that. It's got like 220,000 views on my Boy and Shoes YouTube channel. And
that was the one you showed me.
Yeah. And that one's been.
Can you tell everyone how much you made from that?
Right now,
20,000 views.
Yeah. So right now, I think I've made just about $97,000 with that account, and that shoe is always sold out on eBay. If you go to that shoe,
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's always sold out. I think I'm one of the top I think I come to the top when people search for that shoe now on Google and YouTube. So
People are probably gonna be wondering now. I mean, you just said 220,000 views, right? 90 some thousand dollars. So like whatever, 50 cents a view, which is insane. I mean, that's insanely high.
Yeah.
Like, what are you doing, and how is that so good?
I've always,
when I first heard this, I was like, what's happening here?
I think I've always just focused on trying to get people the direct result that they want to get to. Like, I don't like, a lot of times I don't fluff around with like trying to get people in and then, promoting something else. So like everybody that comes to that video is actually looking specifically for that shoe. And I also think a lot of that has to do with just the way the video was made. Like people like that video. People can connect with it. I went into detail on a lot of the features of the shoe, and it was also just one of those unconventional shoes. There was a lot of people that actually liked it in the shoe space that didn't just like want to admit it, because there's kind of a lot of people in the shoe industry are kind of flip-floppy. They think a shoe is really hype, and then they'll change their mind when it bricks or whatever a couple months later. So I think there's a lot of people that just I've always focused on just giving people exactly what they want and getting them right in to purchase. With
that, was it you? I think you were telling me you put an Amazon link and you put in an eBay.
eBay
affiliate link.
Yep.
So Amazon is Amazon Associates. You get a link and you get X% commission, and then eBay has the same thing. What's that called?
eBay partner.
Something?
Yeah, eBay partner program.
eBay partner.
Yeah.
And you were saying you made a lot more from eBay.
Yeah, I make a lot more from
shoes.
eBay. Yep.
So, and then you post those in the description. Video gets views. People click on your affiliate link, buy shoes because you made a good video that went viral, and you get a good commission.
Yeah.
What are you making like on average with these shoes on eBay?
So I just track that whole channel. I just have one campaign for that whole channel. I don't necessarily go by per video, but I make a few $1,000s maybe a month on that channel.
That's huge. I mean, just that alone is huge.
Yeah.
How many little things like that do you have going on right now?
So I have
that are like making more than 1,000.
So I have 117 YouTube channels right now that I'm part of and that I work with. They're not all mine. Like a couple of them are partnership channels. But yeah, I have 117 channels. About about 10% of them are making over $1,000 a month. Some of them are failures. Some of them we're still trying to figure out, obviously, and some of them are doing really well. Like I'd probably, I don't know. I think I'm probably making like 60 or 70,000 a month from YouTube across all those channels.
Wow.
Yeah.
And is YouTube your main place?
Yeah, I love YouTube. Yep. YouTube and blogs.
YouTube and blogs.
Yep.
Gotcha. I want to dive more into YouTube and more into blogs. I mean, yeah, I think average. I mean, most people making an extra like 3,000 to 5,000 is. I mean, even 1,000. I think for like the average American is life changing.
Yeah, absolutely.
So obviously, I would say you're at the top percentile. So I want to pick your brain more. I'm sure.
Sure.
Everyone who's watching is their interest peaked as do mine. I mean, I'm not making that right now, so I'm learning too.
Nice.
So yeah, I guess there's a lot of things. Let's start real quick from the beginning, because
Okay.
we didn't even go over this. For people, I mean, we kind of explained what affiliate marketing is through a direct example of the shoes. You put a link and you basically get a commission, but there's a lot of forms of affiliate marketing. Can you just give kind of a basic, your definition of like what is affiliate marketing?
So somebody else has a product. They give you a commission if you can take that product with your own link out there and sell it. And
makes sense.
Yeah, so it's an easy way.
You can do this with digital. You can do this with physical. Physical being shoes. Digital being there's lots of courses and offers out there that will offer you, 50% if you sell one of their products.
Right.
Do you do more physical affiliate stuff or digital?
So I'll dive into why I like shoes right now, because I think this is important for people to know, because the shoe market's crashing right now, and there's a huge opportunity for people to get into affiliate marketing in shoes. Not a lot of people know that like Adidas has an affiliate program. Nike should have an affiliate program. Like I'm all about building like my whole goal is to build a business that is just like getting all these big corporate brands into affiliate marketing and stuff like that, because what the shoe market needs right now is not people actually like buying shoes and then just trying to flip them, like sell them to other people for a higher price. It would be better if people could buy a shoe that they want and be able to keep it and then make a video on that shoe and then be able to sell it through the company and then get commissions and not have to like deal with shipping or like crashing the market by trying to adjust your price. So I think it's a huge opportunity, and it's an easy way to build your own personal brand. I feel like people that are into shoes and making videos like this, like talking about shoes that they're personally interested in, you know, build your own brand. People will like you for those videos, you know, and you can do other things with your own brand. So instead of just like buying shoes and then trying to double the price and flip them, you know, affiliate programs are important right now in that industry, because you can take a shoe and not just flip it, and you can make a commission without having to resell. Same with like trading cards. There's a huge issue with that in the trading cards space right now too, with that market crashing, because people during the pandemic were just into trading cards and are just crashing the market because they bought a bunch of them and they're just trying to double the price or make their money. And I think a lot of these companies need to do affiliate programs, you know, because any fanatic of the hobby of any sort can make videos all day long, promote things, and then actually keep that product for themselves and then still make money selling it. So I think that's a big thing. And I think there's going to be more affiliate programs popping up, because a lot of these big brands I feel like are going to kind of lose traction as these influencers or like micro influencers come up. You know, it's like Mr. Beast, he's outsold like Hershey chocolate already.
Really?
Yeah,
there's the numbers out there for Mr. or Feastables.
Yeah,
Beast bars.
Yeah, and then his burger, he did the biggest sale for a physical burger in a day when he launched that. So I think there's a huge opportunity. I don't think people need to go to that extreme, but I think you know, like with what I'm doing, I just have tons of little brands that nobody sees my face on, most of them, and it's just easy to do little videos and get some traction and just learn a little SEO and just keep making some money. And you can take it as far as you want, you know, like I said, if you're posting videos about something you love, you're going to build a brand for yourself, and you're going to be able to do other things with that audience later on as well. So I think there's a huge opportunity in affiliate marketing that still hasn't really been.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of insane, I guess is a word for it, how much seemingly money can be made. And I mean, I knew this and I've seen it. I've obviously been a part of it from the other side. I worked with Tai for a long time, and really just now starting to do more of my own thing.
Yeah.
Really wasn't doing my own thing. So yeah, I've been interesting. I guess everyone has their own part in when they do the online marketing, make money online space. I have a certain story there.
Yeah, and I mean, you've seen a lot more than I haven't seen. Like, you've been a part of something, you know, way bigger than I've ever been a part of. So I don't know a lot of what goes on, you know, with something as big as you guys have dealt with affiliates and the issues you guys have had with affiliates and the downsides. But I know from my end, like, it's been definitely life-changing to be an affiliate, and you know.
Yeah, so let's talk about that a little. So here's a question for you. If you were new, talking to, you know, the other person watching this video right now who wants to change their life, they might be stuck in a rut financially, debt, whatever. Everyone has their money issues. What would you say to make like an extra $5K a month? What's that like thing you're seeing the trend, or just something that's worked, maybe a shoes, something? Like what would you say that, you know, at least 80% of people watching this could go and actually do? They're gonna have to put in work, but like be able to make $3,000 to $5,000 a month.
If somebody's stuck like in a job, I think a lot of people are stuck in jobs they don't like, and I think a lot of people enjoy their work, they just don't like their job. And for those type of people, I would say just start making videos with your knowledge and sharing, you know, problems that you've faced in that industry and how you solve them, and just start putting your videos out there and taking advantage of building a brand with video on social media. And I know a lot of people don't like to show their face. There's lots of ways to get around that as well. But I think it's important for me, like, if you're going to build if you're just starting, that's the easiest way, is to build like a personal brand and just get people learning more about you and your knowledge.
How would you turn that into affiliate marketing? Like, what would you do actionably if you're whatever? I don't know. What's the most common job that someone would be doing this about?
So like heating and air conditioning, for example, like that. I'm thankful for my background because I've started a lot of different affiliate projects and campaigns in different things I actually did for work before I did affiliate marketing full time, which was like an alarm technician, HVAC, so heating and air conditioning, teach people how to fix their furnace, maybe do a YouTube series on the basics of things you can check if your heat goes out, just all those basic things that people don't know and will search up, and make sure to have some personality in there and just be yourself and start those simple videos, because they can gain a lot of traction for yourself. And then just maybe create a simple landing page that's, if you want, maybe a newsletter or something, or more tips or something, and start building an email list. I think that was one of the biggest things for me, was an email list too, at some point, was building that instead of just pushing people straight to affiliate products, was definitely building that email list. So that's kind of what I would say, is just kind of go through all your knowledge and figure out what you know best and what you enjoy, whether it's work or play. Like if you have a hobby that you know a lot about, start figuring out how you could teach people like it was your best friend just coming into the hobby, and teach them how to get into the hobby and what it's all about. People are going to watch that, and you're going to probably make a lot more money than you ever thought was possible just doing something that simple. And that'll probably come from subscribers and then getting your ad revenue on YouTube. But there's going to be affiliate products through Amazon, like Ben, like you're doing, probably for your hobby as well. eBay, like we've talked about, is a great affiliate platform, just because pretty much you can find anything you want on eBay. Just search up those products you like and see if there's an affiliate program for them. Just search that company and affiliate program and see if there's something you can promote. But I would definitely focus on trying to just come up with sharing your knowledge best you can in any industry. If you're wanting to get out of your job, just do something like that. Maybe focus on a hobby if you absolutely hate your work, but just do something you enjoy. And if you're real, if you're not trying to just do it for money, it really shows on video. And anybody that's new should just take advantage of the video and start posting your knowledge.
Gotcha. So, by the way, do you have a hard stop at any point?
No.
A time you have to go?
No,
Cool.
No, I'm good.
Sweet, yeah, just checking. So, create, YouTube channel probably. Is YouTube, would that be your preferred
for me?
Social media?
Yeah, that's my preferred method. Yeah,
I agree too.
Yeah.
So make YouTube, start posting videos about your hobby, your job, whatever. For me, I say like whatever you could passionately do consistently, like where you could think you could do that for a year or more.
Yep.
And then monetize it through, obviously you can get ad revenue from YouTube, but also affiliate things. So it depends what you do, but you're saying find an affiliate. If you like shoes, obviously there's tons of affiliate opportunities there. If you like cooking, there's links on Amazon with the Amazon Associates just for products, pallets, pans, whatever you're cooking with. Is that kind of what you're saying? And
yeah, exactly.
Monetize through there.
Yep. And if you can, and what I've learned also about SEO for anybody that's trying to rank. So if people are searching for a product, the best thing you can do is when you're laying out something like that, like trying to teach somebody something, is just giving them the best user experience as possible. Because I've actually ranked for keywords that aren't even in my videos or articles or anything on blog posts, just because it gave the user a better experience to try to get an end result. So just focus on A to Z. Like I said, if you're teaching somebody something on a YouTube channel, like you're teaching your friend. If you want to get comfortable on camera, I always suggest people talking to a camera for a while and just talking to that camera like it's somebody sitting next to you, like your friend. It might seem weird at first, but the more comfortable you are in presenting what you're teaching and stuff like that, it goes a long ways with how far your video will go, and how it'll help your brand too. So try to get a little bit comfortable. If you don't want to show your face, just try to figure out a good method to give the user the best experience to get the result they're looking for via video. Don't make it boring. Don't just do like slide presentations talking about a product, because a lot of people that do that just don't get results. You have to make it interactive and stay with what people are wanting to see right now. So however you can accomplish that, but it's a super easy, like for me, it's I feel like it's one of the best ways that people could get started is just using their existing knowledge and just diving really deep into that, because there's still not a lot of people doing that at all. And right now I think there's a bigger opportunity to get in because AI, like if you can explain, a lot of people are using like Chat GPT to build blog posts and things like that. But if you can take your like internal knowledge and be like, can you create me a video script and you can just jumble. The great thing about AI is you can just jumble all your thoughts into a prompt and be like, can you summarize this into a really nice YouTube transcript, for example, and just spill out all your knowledge about what you want to teach in that field, and now it'll just lay it all out really organized, which I feel like a lot of people have had problems with before, is just coming up with like how to actually build a video that's going to give people some good information or whatever with what they know. A lot of people just don't know how to take their knowledge and lay it out into a video. So I think there's a big opportunity there as well for people to take advantage of. But just use your existing knowledge and just find those products that you can incorporate with your knowledge. Find out if they have an affiliate program and just start making the videos. I think that's a great start.
Cool. Yeah, that's really good advice. Always like talking about, I'm super into AI right now. So
me too, yeah.
Don't get me too started there. Oh, nice. Well, we'll have to jam on some AI in a second.
Okay.
Because obviously it's a good thing to talk on. I was actually thinking while you were saying that, I was like, what's the best way to because there's so much knowledge in this video. I'm like, I'm going to have to cut this into shorts too, This whole thing's just kind of experiment. I want to do some long form video and, just like talk with you. But yeah, it's like, I think there's a lot of content from here, so you could take the transcript and then run it into ChatGPT and say, what are, X. Now, I don't see, it's hard to see, I don't know if AI knows what is good content. So I'm going to throw it in there and just see if it knows what are the highlights from this, and see if it can pick out what I would actually think are the highlights.
Yeah.
Also, I could just Control F through the transcript, because I have things in my mind, like the shoe story, making, I think actually amounts of money is can go viral, made 200 or 90,000 whatever from 225,000 views, stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm just
and a lot of people are following a lot of people are following trends in shoes. Like a lot of the shoe YouTubers are only posting the shoes that are hype right now, but they're not talking about the brick shoes or the crappy shoes or just the shoes they like. And there's so many opportunities. I have a shoe that was just totally crap. It was doing terrible in the resale market, but on YouTube it got 15,000 views in a couple days. And I was sending people to my eBay affiliate link for that. And it's just one of those random shoes nobody even cared about, but obviously people did. So it's make videos on stuff and just test.
So what's stopping you from buying 100 pairs of shoes that are popular and making videos for or new channels for all of them, brands for all of them, and then doing an affiliate link through that? Is that kind of what you've done, or is there a lot more nuance to it than that?
Yeah, so I only have one shoe channel. I could definitely do that. Yeah, for sure. There's nothing.
You just put all the different shoes on one channel.
Yeah.
Well, that's still fine, but why is that a good thing people could do? Do you not recommend people do that?
So I guess it depends on that.
Or B, if they don't like shoes, you think people should do what they want more than shoes are making money, let me chase that.
So I guess there's two things to that. If you want to build a personal brand, then just do it on one channel and just build that. If you only care about making the affiliate commission, and you know how to build a little brand and just make multiple channels and do similar videos across all those channels, you could definitely do that and probably make a killing. One of the things I've got into over the years too is working with influencers to build out those Andrew Tate effects, like you're talking about, where you don't release videos and then you, like, the influencer will let the other channels or their followers release them for them. So there's like 100 different people posting content that hasn't ever come out again. So, you know, there's always that opportunity to create that, but you have to kind of have a following to get them kind of involved in that. Like a lot of the networks that I've run with influencers like that they'll already have you know, like 1 million subs or whatever, and we'll do like a campaign where we send out something to the effect of, you know, take this video and share it out on your platform and hype it up. You know, this is like unreleased footage or whatever, or unreleased videos of this product or whatever it is, and then you get like all these people posting the exact same product at the same time, and you can instantly like get trending pretty much if something like that happens. But yeah, so I think I lost track where we were going with that.
Yeah, no, it's good. I like tangents.
Yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess I was just talking about shoes and like what's stopping people from.
Yeah, no, nothing really. I mean, you could
it
really
seems
literally
like
do that, especially with AI.
It's a good idea.
Yeah, especially with AI, like the AIs that can duplicate your voice or change up your voice, or you know, just post multiple videos about the same shoe. You know, you could definitely do that.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I guess sometimes the devil is in the details, but like, I don't know much about shoes, but figure out what shoes are trending and take shoe and then just record 20 videos on different features and just look, you know, get better at every video.
Right.
And then just always have your affiliate link there.
Yep.
I mean, is there anything special you're doing to have your videos have a higher chance of going viral? Like, what are you doing in the title and description? What are you doing what's your checklist for shooting videos?
So the shoe stuff, I always just do the exact title, the exact model of the shoe in the title. I don't do like a clickbaity title or anything like that. I always just do the exact shoe model. And that method's worked really well across pretty much every product that I've promoted. I have another channel called Boy in a Scanner, and I just dedicated that entire channel to a police scanner. It's like a radio scanner that I have, and I just titled that first one Programming the SDS 100, the unit in SDS 100, which is the model. And I went through programming that, and there was nobody really doing that at the time. You know, it was just a product that people were searching for, and that channel took off too. And it was another situation like the shoes. So try to keep your titles, like for products, just title it the exact product, and then as that channel grows, you can kind of expand from there. But for SEO purposes, like I like to just keep the channel with the product name and then maybe like a little addition at the end, like how to do this or how to do that. You know what I mean? All the channels that I have that do good with SEO, I don't do good with the clickbait titles. Like it has to be really specific to like the product name. And those channels have continued to bring me sales for years, as opposed to just like,
Gotcha.
Like this radio's crazy, check out this programming feature, you know, like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean? So,
Interesting.
mhm.
Just being more direct, like you've been saying, more just like showing people exactly what they want, getting them to the destination.
Yep.
And that's over the long term, that's getting you more revenue, more views than trying to be clickbaity.
Yep.
Very interesting.
And like I said, with the shoe stuff, I don't go into the trends. Like I said, like a lot of the stuff that's not trending does better than the stuff that's trending, view-wise, just because there's less competition, and there are a lot of people looking for those shoes that are not trending. So
If you were me and I was posting this podcast, how would your head be going about how you would make money with this? I'm curious how your brain works. Like, do you see any angles, any things that I'm not even thinking about?
So I think it's just like keeping it super simple. Like I've been, like I got really overwhelmed several years ago, just like trying to build out complicated systems and stuff. And at the end of the day, like if I were you, like trying to make money, I would just literally try to find something that I'm super passionate about and how I could teach somebody how to do that same thing from A to Z, like they were my friend, and I would try to make videos about it and see how it did.
Gotcha. Yeah. I mean, I guess that's a little bit what I'm doing with this. I am curious to see how it does. I mean, the whole idea with most of my marketing in general, I always live by like two kind of mechanisms or like frameworks. So like one is just like always test, and then two is like look for outliers. Yeah. So like an outlier, whatever, I had that 100,000 video on my YouTube channel, so I was like, okay, there's something here, like this can work. You know, outliers are just things that stick out, and there's always things that stick out because we live in a universe of numbers that has like a consistent set of numbers, and then the higher ones are outliers and the lower ones are below average. So it's just like a really easy way to, at least that I think about things of like, okay, test a lot. And the way to test more is like things like this. You got to get more knowledge, you get more ideas. Okay, David said these three things, let me try testing these. And then you pick the thing that, yeah, I guess like you were saying that, I mean, there's lots of frameworks, but like you don't want to, you can get, I can get really bogged down by technology too. So it's like try to find an easy system that like is an outlier. Like there's outliers in so many ways. Like it's an outlier of like, it's not that hard. Like I post this podcast and it goes viral, whatever. I don't think that's going to happen. Let's just say it does. It's like, okay, that was easy. We just talked for a while and then posted this and got X amount of views and whatever. Maybe there's another layer on top of that I did. And it's like, okay, I could see this working. And even if it doesn't necessarily work, like it's not all I'm looking for always. I actually genuinely enjoy learning whether or not a video gets views. Like this is, I feel like most interview shows, if you frame it right, is like you're winning at both fronts, because whether or not a show works, you get to learn from people, which is just like a little bit of a hack.
Yeah.
Like, you get to like, versus like if I was like, David, let's talk for an hour. And I think this is a hack for people watching, and I think people know this to some extent now, but it's like, it's easier to say, let's do a podcast. It's like higher authority than like, oh, let's talk for an hour on all these like different questions, like help me for an hour. So it's like and ideally you have a channel to share that on, and the person knows there's some reciprocity there. Anyways, I'm just talking through like 4 different things.
Yeah, and I think that's a good point. Like anybody that has the knowledge, like if you can talk, like start a podcast like this and share your knowledge, because I think this kind of stuff's important, because I know not a lot of people talk about I still don't see a lot of people doing the things that I do necessarily. Like I still think there's a lot of opportunity, and I think a lot of people lose out or get discouraged when they start a business, because say they're like an HVAC technician, and then they're like, oh, I want to make money online, and then they learn all these things like I have to do this, I have to do that, but it's not really like what they want to do. Yeah. And instead of like incorporating like what they already like and what they know, and then just start building that online business around that, instead of like trying to start something new. And I think that's where a lot of people get burnt out, is they try to start something completely new that they don't know, or they're just trying to promote another product just for the money, and they don't know that they could actually take their own personal knowledge and incorporate that into an online business, or videos or something like that, where they could get affiliate commissions just for things they're talking about or sharing, instead of like an HVAC technician coming in and promoting a website hosting platform just because there's good commissions and they want to make money doing stuff online. So I do think it's important for people to take the knowledge that they already know and try to figure out just how to record that in some way, whether it's audio or video or however you want to do it, and share it, and then start building that personal brand. And like I see that with a lot of small businesses too. I've done the agency thing for several years as well, and I have some clients that I work with, like local businesses, and they just don't make videos. They have really interesting businesses, and it's like, why not just take the time to make some shorts and share exactly what you know about your business, and it could double your revenue. It might double your revenue if you just take that extra step and post video. So I've just always been about taking advantage of video and utilizing that.
Yeah, I think you're so right. Do you think, like, for me, it's like, you kind of made an example of Mr. Beast. Okay, he's the top tier, let's say, creator ever, in my opinion. He's a great person to study, look up to for a lot of reasons, and he's kind of just getting started. He's a kid in some ways. But like, he commands eyeballs, and it's almost like it's like an affiliate marketing or a marketing like inscription in the fundamentals of it. It's like, if you command eyeballs, you can make money. So I think, is that kind of what you're saying to an extent of, like, don't necessarily focus just on making money, like focus on like video plus like doing what you like, and then if you can get people watching and building a brand, meaning really just getting people loyal to your videos or just watching you, being interested, you can really command that attention in any direction you want. There's so many different ways. Like, people who are new to affiliate marketing might be watching this, and honestly, I think it's going to go over your head, and you might need to listen to this. And as you like learn more, you're going to be able to stick more of this information into like your head. Honestly, it's just like, the more you learn, the more you can understand. I'm not saying I'm smarter or less smart. It's just like, I could see like some of this not necessarily making sense at some point, but just understand that, like, fundamentally, if you can get people to watch your videos, there's so many little endpoints that you can make money, whether it's through affiliate marketing, through creating courses, through doing brand deals, through getting AdSense, through there's 20,000 more I'm not even mentioning. Just within affiliate marketing, there's so much little stuff that I don't even know, that I'm learning right now. So it's like, I guess I kind of answered my own question, but I guess that's my thoughts on what you were saying.
Yeah. I mean, it's don't focus. I guess it's hard for me to think about that just because I've been doing it for so long. But yeah, I mean, a lot of people are just going straight for the paycheck at the beginning. But yeah, it really is like, over time, like all these little things, people getting to know you, just creating like a cool brand that people remember. Like, if you get views and you have a logo that people remember, and you have a personality that people remember, it's easy to just create fun content if you have a good, memorable brand, and then people will come back and trust you or like you or buy from you. And instead of, I see a lot of people that just start out, that just create like a channel that doesn't have a photo, or they're just posting videos to try to get views and try to get sales, and it doesn't happen, and it's because there's no trust there. So it's easier to get views now than it was several years ago. So take advantage of that, use your knowledge to get the views, and then make a memorable brand, and don't focus on the paycheck right now. That will come. There will be several, like you said, there'll be several avenues to go, whether it's affiliate, like these deals that you get, whatever it is, that stuff will come. But people just try to go straight for the paycheck, and those are always the ones that I see like drop off after several years.
I'm curious how your life has changed through. You seem pretty down to earth, pretty humble. I don't know you that much personally. We haven't really gotten into your personal life, which you don't necessarily have to get into. But like, how's your life changed since going from making whatever? What were you making before, and now you're making 50,000 plus? Like, that's a large amount of money. Do you feel? Yeah. Like, what's your life look like now?
It's changed. So right now, like, we're traveling a lot. We bought a fifth wheel. I have a truck. We travel with our pets. And right now we're at home in Idaho, but we just spent 6 months on the coast in Washington in a fifth wheel that we bought last year, a bigger one. We've kind of started out with a smaller. The last several years we've been RVing a lot. So we've just been traveling around the Pacific Northwest and the Rocky Mountain states, and like Las Vegas and Arizona and stuff like that. But yeah, we've just been traveling around a lot. Before I got started, I was just trapped in a mountain town, Jackson Hole, and being an alarm technician, making $42,000 a year. And so when that $600 a day first started, when I was promoting Tai Lopez, that was a pretty big eye opener for me. You know, that was like half of a 2-week paycheck in
Sorry,
one
how much
day.
were you making?
42,000
How much were you
a
making
year.
once you
And I was
started
on,
promoting the Tai Lopez video?
oh geez, that went up to, no, probably like 5,000 a month, right? Like that
Gotcha.
first month.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah. So I mean, it kind of died off a little bit, but it was consistent, like five grand a month. You know that, and then it obviously went up, but yeah, it was a huge life changer, and it was to the point where I was on call 24/7. So I was the one that went out to houses in the middle of the night. I was in a place where I spent a lot of time with billionaires and millionaires in Jackson Hole. I did all the security on all their homes in Jackson, so I knew like the guy that one of the first guys that helped start AT&T. Like I knew some of the investors in like Twitter and Uber, and so it was really cool being a part of that, and it really like opened my eyes to like the possibilities. I always wanted to be successful, and so I got to hang around a lot of those people, but I was the one getting the calls from those people in the middle of the night because their smoke detector was beeping, and they were pissed off because they were there for 2 weeks out of the year, and they were on vacation and stuff. So it was a pretty miserable life because nobody else at that alarm company knew how to do everything I knew how to do. I knew everything, you know, about that, all the systems we used and everything. So it was nice to get out of that. You know, I was pretty depressed. Before I started making money online, I was in debt because I had got into some other things online that were just, you know, some MLMs that didn't work out, and I didn't know what I was doing. So now, you know, I'm just making enough money to do what I want to do, and I've had a lot of opportunities over the years to make way more money, but I didn't like a lot of the strategies that people would take to get or promote products and stuff like that. So I've just always decided to do my own thing, and you know, build things that I want to build, and just kind of stay fairly quiet. You know, I'm pretty quiet in the space, and it doesn't take, you know, it hasn't taken more than me to make this much money a month, you know, by myself without having like super complicated systems and people that I have to rely on and things like that.
How big is your team?
So I have a few people, I have 3 people that kind of help out.
Gotcha. 3 people.
Randomly
and
when I
when
need
did you
it,
start
but,
making enough
yeah.
money to be, like, I assume now you feel pretty unfazed by money things. Like, there's a certain amount of money.
I don't really care about money. Yeah.
Did you
Yeah.
care about money in the beginning? Like, was there a time?
Yeah, oh yeah.
So when did
definitely.
that kind of switch where you're like, okay, I'm making enough, I don't have to think about, you know, oh, this costs $5,000 or this costs $1,000.
When I started to get bored, I have an addiction problem too. Like I struggled with alcohol before I started making money online, and that was one of the things. Like when you make money, you can pretty much do whatever you want. So I was able to like buy all these things, and I was just getting bored, and you know, thinking about those bad habits and stuff. I think for me, I have to have a limit. Like I can't just have an unlimited amount of money. So I've kind of limited to myself. Because I need that also to be happy sometimes, and I've noticed if I can just go buy stuff that I want all the time, I'm never like truly happy. So I just need that like kind of that like, oh geez, I got enough money to buy that this week, sweet, you know.
So you're saying you
remember that?
You're obviously making a large amount of money, but are you just putting that away and then you're only letting yourself touch a certain amount of that? Gotcha.
Yep.
That's smart.
Yeah. I only pay myself, I pay myself just barely over 6 figures a year. And yeah, and then I just put everything back into the business, whether I lose it or not.
Huh. What are examples of putting it back into the business?
Well, I started one channel called David Trends, and I bought like, I spent like $100,000 on like Pokemon products to open. over the pandemic and stuff. And that channel is actually doing well, and I built a brand out of it. And now I have a whole bunch of supply that's doubled in value now.
Huh.
So that was actually a pretty good investment. So I just have a whole supply sitting here. Stuff like that, shoes, whatever I want to make videos on, usually that I'm passionate about. And then I put money into like crypto and stuff that I'm just saving for, just to see what happens with it for years.
Gotcha.
But for me, it's been like, it really is truly like, I remember when I was younger, I started moving pipe on a farm when I was like 10 in Idaho, and it was always exciting when you could buy something. So like my first big purchase was like this really nice BMX bike when I was a teen. And there's just nothing like that feeling when you save up enough money to buy something. And I just don't like that. I think I have that personality where I start to get depressed and just want to turn to things that might destroy me if I don't have something to look forward to.
Yeah, and I think that's like a thing a lot of people don't experience, is like the having too much money. Because obviously, like, there's sayings, more money, more problems. There's, in general, it seems like excess of anything doesn't necessarily help. You got to do it like you found seemingly a pretty smart way to do what you do. But it does really, like, no matter where you're at, it seems like there's always problems. And a lot of people watching might be like, boo-hoo, you have lots of money. But it's like, every human is like gonna, because I was kind of curious, I was like, asking, like, it just seems like no matter what, there's always like, either I need more or like, like it doesn't actually matter. Money doesn't actually matter. Like, I think there's an extent to like, it's, we have real problems. Like, I want to be able to pay my grandma's bills or my dad's bills, or like, there's a lot of stuff like that would make us seemingly happier, and they will. Like, I think helping family and friends and like taking care of the necessities is important. But then it gets to a point where like, it's like Maslow's hierarchy of needs is like, there's only so much it's going to help, and then it's just going to be like, what's the real meaning there that you need to fix? Like, why do you feel this insatiable need to buy things on Amazon, Ben? Like, what, it's like, we all have our own things where it's like, making more money. I'm in the same, I almost feel like, I have a whole other side of me, but like, I think making money to an extent is an illusion. It's like, I'll get this thing and I'll feel better. But really, I think some of us just need to go through that journey to realize, like, it's not going to actually change that much. Like, you will be able to take care of some things that are important. And I think having a certain amount of money makes you happier. I think the study is like 70,000 or 80,000 a month, or a year. And then after that, it's like super incremental amounts of happiness. So it's like, I don't know. I can know this, and it's easy for me to say, but
I agree with that.
It's interesting. You're coming from the other perspective. Yeah, I guess. What are your thoughts on that?
Yeah, I totally agree. I just it's interesting. Like, I never thought I'd be in that space, and I have a struggle because I actually, I have a course also that I was teaching, and when I hit that. I think I hit that when I had like 14 hours worth of updated trainings that I was about to release, and I lost all of it. I accidentally deleted it all. And so I kind of like, that was like right when the pandemic was starting, and everything was going on. My wife at the time was diagnosed with like an autoimmune disease, and like everything was changing there, and so I just kind of slipped into a depression about that. And it was just, I had a lot of people also coming to me that were ready to, like, hustlers, like the young hustlers, like entrepreneur people that were just like all about the paycheck, and David, how do I do this, and how do I, we were just kind of on different pages. So that's kind of a thing I've had a problem with, is just connecting with people that are kind of on the come up too, is just like not being able to like connect with them on the same level, and kind of almost feeling like I'm dragging them down, because I'm like, well, it's not
once you make the money, it's not going to matter.
Unicorns and rainbows. It's not going to matter. It's not all unicorns and rainbows at the top, man. You're going to probably,
you'll still have the same mental health issues, you still have the same partnership you have. You have all the normal life things. It's just like, it's like money's the tool, right? Then you're like able to take care of certain things in a different way. And then there's a new set of challenges, right? Like, I have tons of money. I could spend it on my vices or my addictions, or like do all these things that like mean, I think we all realize at some point that like it's all transitory. We're gonna die, and feelings are fleeting. You know, you like get a dopamine hit from buying the new laptop, and then it slowly goes away. Some things, like I still get excited with certain things I bought for like years, but like most things, it's like they become whatever. So it's like, yeah, I don't know. It's funny. I mean, talking about this, I still want to make more money. I'm not where you're at, so I'm like, oh, I got to make more. But I guess it's about the balance. I mean,
I mean, I'm definitely not made like I've definitely not been. It's not like I've made a crazy amount of money like, compared to other people, but I think that's just kind of my story and how I feel at a certain level where I hit, where I was just like, you know, I just don't need. I just feel better if I'm, you know, regulating myself and getting those like dopamine hits for being able to buy something instead of just like going to the store and grabbing it and coming home and whatever. So that's been an interesting thing I never thought really would happen. Yeah, it's just kind of, you know, one of those things that kind of demotivated me for a long time, and I think that's kind of why I shied away from the make money online niche as well, and backed away from that space just because I didn't feel like I related with a lot of the people that were like on the come up or really hustling to make a lot of money anymore. So and a lot of the videos that I do are just like tutorial videos. It's not really like how to make money. You know, I have more fun like teaching somebody how to, you know, use the API key from GetResponse on card or something to collect leads and stuff like that, instead of just doing like direct, and then just using the affiliate link with GetResponse to make some money, because I feel like I've given somebody some value, and instead of just trying to direct sell somebody into a product. But yeah, it's been an interesting time, and I think that's why I like all these other niches, because I can actually share and feel, you know, fulfilled like with all these shoes, because I do truly like all the shoes that we've bought, and it's fun to do videos and actually be able to keep them and not just have to sell them and still make some money.
Yeah.
You know, same with like the radio. Like I enjoyed the radio. I started that channel when I was learning about that, and I just did videos every time I would learn something. I just did a video teaching people how to do something new on that scanner radio, and I posted on YouTube, and everybody loved it, and I still get tons of people on that channel. So, you know.
Yeah, I think that's awesome. I mean, I think it's really commendable and nice to. It's like refreshing, and it's something that I look for on like the make money online space. Like 80% of the YouTube videos are bullshit. Like they're not necessarily bullshit. They're fragments of truth. And not that I'm perfect, but like my whole goal is to like teach things I know work, or like friends of mine like David have actually done, and like I know they're not bullshitting. I've seen proof, or I just like have known them long enough to know it's real. But like, yeah, that it is really refreshing that like you just like do what you love, and you figured out a way to monetize it, and you're obviously really smart at like doing this. Like whereas like most people don't even understand this at all. Like I could tell my cousin Billy, I'm trying to get him to make money online for like so long. It's just not what he's called to do. Like it's just, he's so good at certain things. Like he's a cook. He's into like, he wants to help people. He's very like those two things. I mean, cooking and like helping people. He's very like physical. So it's like you figured out in this other land, which I connect more on, which is like the digital. Like there's certain people out there, probably a lot of people still listening, who are like, that's what they understand to some extent, and maybe they haven't been able to figure out the digital world or making money online as much. But like, anyways, I'm going on a little tangent, but I think it's awesome that you're like doing what you love to do, and like not getting, you've made the money, so you don't have to be like this fake person. Like, here's how to make, you know, $5,000 a day with ChatGPT right now, and like making like clickbaity videos. And yeah, that's awesome. I do want to slightly change gears real quick into some rapid fire questions back to making money. And just like your things, if you're okay with that. So one question is, what's your favorite software you use? Like your main software?
GetResponse.
GetResponse, cool. What do you use for landing pages? Is it GetResponse?
Card.
Card.
I love Card.
I've never heard of it.
CARRD. .co.
CARRD. Check out the affiliate link in the description. But that wouldn't make sense, right? I would take all these and make as an example.
There's
for you
definitely an
watching,
affiliate program for card.
create video and make affiliate links in description for. I mean, I might do it. I should live by it. Why not?
Yeah. It's a great platform.
Okay, so card.
Yep.
Cool. I love Go High Level, by the way. That's
okay.
My favorite. Huge fan of that. But I've never even heard of card. I'm always interested. I just heard about a new one before. Anyway.
So one page. It's a one page builder, but you can build multiple pages with the breaks and stuff. But it's a really easy to tie. It's just a nice layout. A lot of devs are using it to build little apps, little one page apps and stuff. But you can tie it directly to Stripe. You can use the tokens for GetResponse and pretty much any autoresponder you have out there to get leads. It's just really nice.
Cool.
It's easy. Yeah, it's a cool platform. Yep.
What is your favorite AI thing you've seen recently?
Kyber.
Software. Or, what is it?
Kyber.
Kyber. How do you spell that?
Kaiber.
Kyber. What does it do?
So it takes. So I've been making music videos with it, and
Ooh.
you can either start with an audio file, you can start with a video, or you can start with a photo, and you can give it prompts to do whatever you want with that file, and it'll do you can do a full length music video. We actually just put a few up on music or on Apple Music, and
can you send me that? I want to see that.
Yeah.
But I just bookmarked. I'm gonna use this.
Yeah.
The video side of AI is obviously.
I'm
just
so
starting to
excited.
come online,
I'm so excited about
I'm
it.
excited too.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. Let's actually. I didn't have more AI quickfire questions, but what's your favorite? I can think of some. What's your favorite prompt to ask ChatGPT?
Oh man.
Or what do you think is a valuable one? I don't know. Something you want to share prompt wise.
So there's a prompt on AI PRM. I don't know if you use that extension with ChatGPT.
I use it all the time.
The Mid-Journey shortcuts for the photo prompts are really good on that.
Gotcha.
And that's one I've used a lot to do videos through Kyber. So I'll build images on Mid-Journey and then use some of those images on Kyber to make videos. And just that structure that they have.
That's super cool.
You can actually see the prompt inside there, obviously, but that's what I've been using a lot lately. And then just like going in depth, like I said, like going back on your knowledge. If you actually know something, you can prompt like for a furnace repair, for example. Like if you knew everything there was to know about a furnace and what was going on with that, you could actually prompt GPT to give you a better answer than somebody that didn't know. So I feel like a lot of people that don't know anything are trying to do these like blog posts and stuff with ChatGPT, but these prompts need to be more in depth. Like don't do generic prompts. Like use the in depth of your knowledge, or like so that I've been experimenting with so many prompts. Like I think
deeper and deeper.
Yeah,
it's like every day.
I think the Mid-Journey stuff right now for me is the biggest thing. I've just been messing around with a lot of video.
And that's AI RPM.
Yeah, it's just the extension, the default.
It's so good. Yeah, you just go to Chrome extension. I use it every day as well.
Yeah.
It's an incredible piece. It stacks on top of ChatGPT and just gives you like access to thousands of prompts.
Yeah.
Are you using AI to help you make money in any of your 117 channels or anything you're doing affiliate marketing related?
Yeah. So I've been using, so I use, there's this thing called pdfgpt.io, and you can take videos.
Like the sound of this.
You can take video. So what I've been doing is taking YouTube videos that are doing really good and experimenting on other YouTube channels with that same content. But you can so you just copy the link to a YouTube video you want, and you paste it into youtubetranscript.com, and it'll give you the full transcript of the entire YouTube video. And then I
love that.
And then you go to the print option and then print it as a PDF. And I'll just name that PDF the same name as the video title, so I know what it is. And then I'll import that into GPT PDF or pdfgpt.io. and you use your own OpenAI API key, but you can upload any PDF and then get any information from that PDF that you want. So you can get like a structure of that video, and then you can take that video and throw it into like ChatGPT, and build like another video script. And then I will use like DID to make. Have you used DID? It's another.
No, what is that?
So you can build. Oh man. So I've been using.
I love it, man. I have a whole AI bookmark.
I've been using Midjourney to make avatars, and like human-like avatars or whatever you want. And as long as it has a good face, you can use DID to actually animate it through an audio file. So I will like record voices. I'm pretty good at like changing my voice and doing like scripts and stuff, but I like to do it myself. Like I'll record an audio file for something.
Can I get a sample of that real quick?
Hello, it's hello, matey.
Wow, nice. That's super good.
Yeah,
nice.
So I'll do these different voices and stuff for these avatars that I'll create, and then maybe do like a voiceover for a video, and use DID to animate that. So I'll just import the audio, create a script from that PDF from that other video, and just try to recreate things that are already working. Or
is that
and that's just kind of been an experiment.
ID.com?
Yeah, it's studio.d-id.com, I believe.
Okay, but it is d-id.com. Okay, I am in the right place. Gotcha, boom. I hadn't even heard of these AI softwares. Okay, what are your other top 3 favorite softwares?
So there's actually a video you should watch that I had posted. I'll have to send you the short. But like I did one where I had like an AI character come in, and you know I had like an avatar of myself, and you know I did just like a little funny skit with them. But I've been testing a lot of those different things on a lot of different channels. So those are things that are starting to take off. I haven't really made money necessarily with those specific videos yet, but that's like a huge opportunity I see coming up, is just creating like valuable content, because it would have taken so much time before to like create an avatar, like a 3D avatar of somebody, and then like a animated avatar of yourself, and like communicate with yourself in a video. Those types of videos, it takes so long, and DID does so good at like animating the mouth and the eyes and everything, that you can just take those clips and like edit them together. So like I was even thinking about doing some Zoom call, like funny Zoom calls, like business Zoom calls with different AI characters, where we were all on a call together talking to each other, and
oh, that's smart.
You know, stuff like that. So those are the ways that I'm kind of looking at making money with AI. I guess some of the music stuff, like music videos and things like that, we're getting a little bit of streams on those, but those aren't fairly new. So, you know, I've just been experimenting with a lot of stuff, really. I haven't been necessarily making a lot of money with that yet, but
yeah, it's huge. I love it.
I love it. Yeah, it's lots of opportunities for people that don't have experience.
What would you say the biggest, because we've talked a lot about, you know, how do you make money, affiliate marketing, your story, all of this, but what would you say the biggest pitfalls, like if someone's listening to this and they're like, okay, I want to go out and I want to do XYZ thing with affiliate marketing, like what are they going to run into, and what advice would you kind of give yourself or them to like not fall into that same pitfall? Because you're going to make mistakes and you're going to waste some money, but how do we shorten the cycle of doing that?
Just don't jump around to tons of different products. Just stick to something that's valuable and that you feel like you could create content for, and then just stick with it, and then just kind of get good at that, like master that one product until you're making money, and not jump around. Too many people jump around and restart. I see people all the time starting over, like every 2 weeks, like trying something new every 2 weeks, and they just never get anywhere. So those are the things you're gonna want it, like we've talked about before. You're gonna want the paycheck. You're gonna want you're gonna want things to accelerate overnight, and sometimes they do. But the only way you're gonna make anything or be successful is just sticking with and mastering that one craft or that one product or one niche until you actually start making money in it, and then you can kind of expand and take your knowledge from there, because you're just you're just wasting time and starting over every time you pick a new product or try to try to start something brand new. And if it's and I wouldn't say like product. I guess that's kind of a probably not the right word, because like the Amazon influencer program, obviously you have tons of different products, and I think you could build a good brand just promote like going over tons of different products, but stick to one like strategy, I guess, is the main thing, and one platform to make money with, and just and stick with it and keep it simple. You don't need, like, all I use for most of my business is one card landing page that sends people to an autoresponder, and then it just goes to an affiliate product. Like, that's all it does. And then I'll set up emails, on the back end for that. But yeah, you don't need much more. So just keep it simple and find something you're passionate about, and ignore everybody that tells you that you can't do it, obviously. Because there's a huge, there's a huge opportunity. Like I said, I've been doing this for a lot of years, and you have too. And there's just, like, things are getting better, especially with AI, like being able to help people that are new in this industry start. So yeah, just focus on one thing, and in my opinion, keep posting videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's no better format yet than videos.
I don't think so.
No things taken off. Oh, it is a curious question. What comes after video? Is it AR? Yeah. Something like that. Quick question. Let's see if I remember. Oh, okay, yeah. Do you understand the whole Amazon influencer program? Because I want to pick your brain with everything you know and everything I'm doing kind of with the Amazon influencer program. I want to see if there's things I'm missing and other people are missing, of ways to like monetize these videos that I'm already making better. Okay. Do you understand how the program works?
Okay, so my understanding, so we have our dogs. We buy a comb that works really good. We shoot a quick video showing how good the comb works. We post that video on our on the platform, and I'm not sure how it gets added to the product page necessarily. I'm guessing that has to do with the user experience.
Just like a portal upload page, and they basically like approve it, and then have an algorithm for putting it up there.
Is there a criteria that gets you there, but that gets you on the product?
There's a criteria that doesn't get you there if you get disapproved by like saying certain words or showing a gun. But getting you there, they don't say what the algorithm wants, but in general, it looks like YouTube stuff, like good click-through rate, buy basically rate or conversion rate, and high view duration. But yeah, they don't actually tell you, which is super annoying, like what makes their algorithm tick. They definitely have a different algorithm than every other platform I've seen. Okay. It's a very interesting algorithm.
So it's probably the best user experience to get the person to buy, I'm guessing, is probably like that without like...
assuming they're looking for that. What makes most people buy? What video gets the most people to buy for, the right percentage, basically?
Yeah, and then when people purchase that product, you get a small commission, right?
Yeah, it's between 0.5 and 5%.
Okay.
Depending on, there's categories, basically.
Yeah.
Set categories. Okay, so you're going to be awesome at this program, I already know. You'll probably be way better than I am just because of your experience. Whatever, right? You need to get in it, because I'm curious how you would, what you're going to do. I feel like you'd break it in certain ways, but here's my question. So I've recorded like 250 or so videos. They're generally like 2-minute videos, whatever, mostly reviews, some demonstrations, some unboxing, mostly me talking about this mouse and just what I like about it, a story about it. Post that on Amazon, whatever, making some money from that. I was thinking of doing like a YouTube channel, and then you just have the affiliate link, eBay and Amazon. But I assume you need better videos for that. But like, yeah, I guess, do you see any other opportunity with just the videos I already have that could make a decent amount of money? Or do you see anything in your head of like, oh, are you doing this? Or, yeah, I'm just curious if you see anything.
So you haven't posted those videos anywhere else?
No, I tested like 4 or 5 on YouTube just to see what would happen. We got a little views, nothing crazy.
I feel like if you, like I was talking about earlier with using that exact product title, is that what you're doing with the ones you've tested?
Yeah, it's mostly product title review on Amazon. And on YouTube, yeah, I believe it was the same.
Okay. I would probably just do. I'd probably start with the shorts, like short form content, and try to do like push people that way. If you need to edit them down a little bit, and try to just do shorts to push people to that program.
Okay, you're saying, let's say, shorts of this mouse. I have a 2-minute long video, cut it down to 1 minute, and post, you're saying that in the description or the comments, I guess, on shorts on YouTube?
Yeah, in the comments, or the top right, like a good URL that, I don't know, they probably don't allow forwarding though, do they?
Well, okay, are you saying post this on Amazon or onto YouTube?
On YouTube, YouTube Shorts.
But who are you saying doesn't allow forwarding?
Amazon. Do they allow forwarding from like a domain to their?
To an Amazon associate link? I don't see why not.
Okay, because one thing I like to do
positive.
Is put short URLs on the top right of YouTube Shorts because it's easier for people to remember that. So I'll always I'll buy like a short domain or something. Like I have one that's pic.lol that I use.
Gotcha.
And it's like,
so you can do pic.lol/whatever mouse.
Yeah, something that's super easy to remember. Just because you can usually get a lot of views on YouTube, and if people can remember where to go to get that, then there's usually a good flow through there. But yeah, I mean, I think at the end of the day, again, it's like the best user experience. So if you can, tell the best story with that mouse that you're promoting, at the end of the day, I think it's going to do well on YouTube. And I think where people lack is just doing the basic uploads on YouTube, where it's the same as everybody else. That's just like, check out this mouse that does this and that, instead of maybe adding a little bit of creativity or create a fun story or whatever, make it fun or funny to make it different. But I would definitely try shorts first, and then try to keep an easy way for people to get there from the short. Because like you said, like the description's useless in shorts. Like a pinned comment and up at the top right is what I usually do on shorts. But that's kind of what I would do right now. Like I have a lot of ideas for that, just because I think there's a lot of opportunity to take, like on YouTube specifically, there's probably good opportunities to rank for so many products on YouTube and Amazon.
Probably, yeah.
Like I'm sure nobody, like a lot of people use clickbait titles because that's what they know. A lot of people still don't do really good SEO on like a product search title because they think it's like boring or something.
Gotcha.
But I get that's
so
the long term.
You think there's a lot of room just doing a regular, whatever this is, the Logitech Pro Wireless, and just like review, and then just like not super crazy thumbnail, and just putting that up and putting all those videos on one channel, or probably not making a new channel for all. That'd be an insane amount of channels.
I think if they all flowed together, like if they were all, no, I think you could do it on one channel if you branded it right. Like if you were, I think it all depends on the brand too. If the brand,
it's like Ben's Reviews or something.
Yeah.
Or like whatever, like some review channel-ish.
Yeah. Like if it was Ben's like online marketing reviews, then it wouldn't make sense to have like dog stuff or whatever. But yeah, I mean, I think you could.
I'm really curious. I mean, I just don't even. I wish I could just upload 250 videos really fast, because I just don't even feel like doing it. I'm sure there's some money to be made there. I just don't want to do it. That is actually probably one of the biggest principles of making money, right? Just doing it.
It is, yeah.
It's like you just literally have to do it. And obviously, I mean, there are I upload all these videos to Amazon. It's more I haven't seen that I could.
Have you used Repurpose? Have you checked out repurpose.io?
No, I think I've heard of this. I mean, I assume
you can set that up to post videos that you just put in like a Google Drive. So like if you upload like 10 videos in a Google Drive, you can set up Repurpose to automatically post them to YouTube. How does it
do thumbnail and title?
So I think you pre-program all the descriptions and the titles and everything in the Repurpose side. And then it just...
Yeah, because you need the affiliate links. You'd have to do that, but that's fine.
You can add all that. You can add all that in on the Repurpose side.
Sweet. Bookmarked it. That's huge.
Yeah, look at it and see.
Yeah, that'd be kind of cool. And I guess you just post it everywhere. There's no harm in posting it basically every... So I don't know how it would handle like horizontal for whatever, TikTok and stuff and Snap, but
Yeah, horizontal, it would be just that square in the middle with the black on the.
Yeah, and just pick like where the middle is.
Yeah, it'll actually cut for you. You can actually have it repurpose vertical videos
Really?
from horizontal, but it's not always good at like cutting out the right spot.
Yeah, figuring out where you are. Yeah.
That's
Yeah,
why I'm
what I
excited
found
about like the
with
video
AI.
stuff, because I think a lot of this AI stuff is going to get way better, because that's like
For sure.
one of the
like
longest.
Adobe Firefly.
Yeah, that's like one of the hardest things to do is like edit that kind of stuff, or like edit down shorts.
100%.
Or, yeah.
That was one of the first things when I started. I mean, just like a couple of months ago, I was like, AI editing when it gets good is going to be like. I mean, there's such a huge thing there that there. I mean, it doesn't exist. There's no good AI editing.
Yeah.
And when you could put in that 1 hour 30 or whatever piece of content and cut it up into like, like text it, like, chat or prompt it, like, give me 20 shorts from this that are vertical. What are the 10 interesting parts of this? All right, and it'll show you. All right, here's all the key parts. All the different things. I mean, there is like really good video editing already. Well, Adobe Firefly isn't out yet, but it looks really incredible. And then Runway has a lot of good stuff. It's just Runway is like masking and green screening out stuff. Like it's a really
Still
cool
takes
technology.
a while. Takes a long time still.
Takes a while.
Yeah.
To upload to that, you need an offline editor, and then on top of that, there isn't like repurpose this into shorts where it's going to follow you if it's a horizontal. Anyways, I'm excited for that.
Yeah, I am too. Like that'll really help me a lot, because a lot of my editing time, like I still edit a lot of my videos, and that's like the biggest time. That's what takes me the most time is editing and stuff.
If you want an editing team, I got some pretty good. You can hit me up offline if you want.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty affordable.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Cool. I think two things. One, where can people find you if, basically if they want to look you up and learn more?
Just davidjwoodbury.com.
Sweet.
Yep.
And then on top of that, is there anything you want to leave people with that you think we didn't get to or is important to, I don't know, anything?
Yeah, just keep hustling, and make sure you keep your mental health at the front of everything, and not just do everything for the paycheck. Make sure you're doing things that you love, and if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'm always happy to help anybody.